protest leaders and organizers.
Citizens have come out to say that they want to engage the government, which is constitutionally guaranteed.
Citizens have a right to peaceful protest. They do not have a right to mobilize for anarchy.
All right, thank you for joining our coverage of the nationwide hashtag End Bad Governance protest. We have been staying with this coverage since yesterday, and we will be bringing you up to speed with day 2 of the coverage of the protest, because we have our correspondents scattered across the country who will be bringing us up to speed. But we will begin this live conversation with the statement from the Inspector General of Police, Kade Egbetekun, who has directed that all command and unit of the force be placed on red alert to quell further violent protest. The IGP spoke while addressing the media on the outcome of day 1 of the protest in Abuja. The Federation witnessed violence during the nationwide protest, and the states are Federal Capital Territory, Kano State, Gombe, Bauchi, Borno, Kaduna, Niger, and Yobe State. So we have details in this report. All right, we'll definitely bring the details of that report in the course of our conversation here in the studio. But quickly, let's tell you that at least 25 protesters were arrested by security forces in Kaduna State after the hashtag End Bad Governance protest turned violent. The Kaduna State government is calling on residents to remain peaceful and avoid violence, denying claims that a curfew has been imposed in the state. All right, we have our reporters standing by, but first of all, let me introduce to you our guests in the studio. We have Patrick Agbambu, security consultant, as well as Shijibomi Adebi Bennett, social affairs commentator. Gentlemen, thank you for holding the fort and still joining us for this live conversation.
Thank you for having us.
All right, our reporters are standing by in Borno and Lagos State, but first we'll begin with our Borno State reporter, Jesse Tafida. Jesse, good morning. It's good to have you join us. It's the morning after. Talk to us what's happening.
Thank you very much. A very good morning, Nigerians. This is Maiduguri, the Borno State capital. Everywhere seems calm. Everywhere is peaceful. Let me just pan my camera so that you will see that everywhere is calm. It feels calm. It feels peaceful. Just to bring our viewers up to speed, yesterday the state government imposed a 24-hour curfew to contain activities of some hoodlums who were out destroying public properties, and that seemed to be going down well yesterday, because immediately after the curfew was imposed, everyone went back home. They stayed in the confines of their home. We could see security operatives patrolling together with us, the journalists, to bring people abreast of series of happenings around the state. And we were out till 10 p.m. yesterday. Everywhere was calm. Everywhere was peaceful. And this morning, I drove from the airport road to this place. This is the All Welcome Roundabout. It is the city center of Maiduguri, the capital of Borno State. And you can see that behind everywhere is peaceful, everywhere is calm. But we can see those unofficial services are being allowed to move about, talking about security personnel, health personnel, the journalists are not being harassed, and everyone is going about his lawful businesses. So the update from Borno State is that everywhere is calm, everywhere is peaceful. We are waiting to hear from the government if they're going to review the coffee time or not. But for now, everything is peaceful, everything is calm.
Obviously, everything is peaceful because you are not running today. Yesterday, we saw how you were running, and it became quite concerning to see that some journalists were part of those that were attacked in the course of trying to cover the protest. But then for those who might be counting their losses, were you able to speak with anyone with regards to what happened in the state yesterday?
Yeah, first of all, talking about journalists being harassed by, the hoodlums is true, because even we, the reporters, were attacked. You could see my hand injured. but we would still have to come out as journalists, as the watchdog of the society to bring people abreast. And for those that are counting their losses because of the curfew, everyone is at home, so we couldn't speak to anyone because the curfew is still in place. But we assure our viewers that immediately we get any info if the curfew is being reviewed or not, we will speak to those counting their losses. There are not much losses in Borno State because the things we saw on our way coming is that some of the street lights, and then some trees are cut down, the street lights are being vandalized, and that's all. There is not much destruction here in the state capital.
All right, we'll definitely keep tabs with you on developments with regards to the curfew, if the government decides to review it or not, or what next the state government intends to do. Jesse Tafida, thank you so much for bringing us up to speed. All right, we'll move over now to Lagos, to the Peace Park, where our senior reporter Theophilus Ilama is standing by to also bring us up to speed with developments there. Theophilus, are there protesters at the Peace Park where you are?
Well, good morning, Veronica. Good morning, Nigerians. At this time, there are no protesters here. And yes, this Peace Park is one of the parks designated for the protest after the Ganifa Park just up, almost across us. But yesterday, the protesters say they were not here actually at the Peace Park, and today they are not here. If you look around, you will see that it still has its lush greeniness and all of that. The protesters are not here. We just a study group just even left here, so here has been peaceful. But security operatives have been here all the while yesterday. We have men of the police force and men of the Lagos Neighborhood Safety Corps, as well as others here to keep the peace and ensure that if a protest happens here, everyone will be safe. But as it is right now, the protesters are not here, and no protest has been going on here. Yesterday, we spoke with the Commissioner of Police who came for an on-the-spot assessment of the area, and he also told the protesters should take advantage of this area. But the protesters who were talking to us yesterday say they were not coming here because I think they were trying to take advantage of the numbers. And so we had a situation whereby those from Ikeja, the protesters from Ikeja and the protesters from Ojota, came to Ojota area, the Ganifa Park, and it formed a large gathering that could speak volume to anybody. So I think they're trying to take advantage of the numbers by staying in one particular place and ensuring that their grievances are made known and the government responds to them.
It's interesting that the protesters are not taking advantage of the designated area given to them, and that is also a concern for some persons who are saying they are not adhering to the court order.
Yes, that's a huge concern because we spoke with quite a lot of them who were adamant on not going into, as at yesterday, not going into the Ganifa Park, and we asked them why. Because the mindset had been that if there was any issue, everyone will say there was a designated spot for you to do your protest. But they were adamant on staying on the streets yesterday so as to pass their message, and they did stay on the street. In fact, they got a disc jockey yesterday inside the Ganifa Park, and he was blaring music from there, and everybody was enjoying themselves at the park. But the thing is, the security agencies did a great job of containing the people without resorting to violence. And even if some people in between tried to, at one point or the other, cause some mayhem of sorts, the policemen were calm enough to handle the situation and bring them to order without resorting to violence. That's why you could see that the protest was peaceful yesterday in Lagos. Even when they were told to leave there at about 4 p.m., everybody had heard, and they are reconvening today at the Ganifa Park. But at Peace Park, as it is, as you can see, everywhere is cleared. No one is here at this point, and I do not think that they will want to come here. It depends. Things might change anytime. But for now, as at yesterday, they were saying they were not coming in here. But right now, from what we have seen, the Ganifa Park is wide open for them, and they're trooping in. So this park might remain empty all through today.
All right. Definitely we'll keep tabs with you, Theophilus, on developments as they unfold if they decide to adhere with the court order by making use of the Peace Park later today. All right, this is the much we can bring to you right now on the matters of the protest. We'll definitely be keeping tabs with developments as they unfold from across the country, and we'll be bringing you updates on the various programs as well as the news as events unfold. Thank you so much for being a part of the show and all our coverage up until this time. I'm Veronica Danik-Boy. We'll see you next time. Bye.
I inform Nigerians that he listens to them, especially the young people that are trying to protest.
We are demanding end to hardship and hunger.
You should please provide proposed protest routes and assembly points, expected duration of the protest, names and contact details of protest leaders and organizers.
Citizens have come out to say that they want to engage the government, which is constitutionally guaranteed.
Citizens have a right to peaceful protest. They do not have a right to mobilize for anarchy.
This is Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist and publisher at the Peak Performer Africa. We're excited to invite you to nominate outstanding individuals for the Peak Performer Recognition 2024. We're seeking to recognize highly esteemed executives who are actively driving a culture of peak performance in their industry by taking personal responsibility for delivering results, as well as promoting a collaborative, inclusive, and psychologically safe work environment. We are accepting nominations in 3 categories. 1, the Peak Performing Leader of the Year. 2, the Peak Performing Woman of the Year. And 3, the Peak Performing Emerging Leader of the Year. Nominating someone is easy. Simply visit www.tppafrica.com and fill out the nomination form. Deadline for submitting nominations is Thursday, 15th August. The top nominees will be announced in August on our official YouTube page. Honorees will be celebrated at a highly classy dinner holding as the grand finale of TPP Festival in September. For tickets, tables, and sponsorships, send us an email on team@tppafrica.com. Till the next time, keep rocking your world like a champion.
We are thrilled to have you on board as we chart the course for our next chapter. We're inviting you to take up your rights in full for 19 naira 75 kobo per share from the 8th of July to 14th of August. Take advantage of the chance to acquire 1 more ordinary share for every 2 shares in your portfolio. Visit www.theaccesscorporation.com to subscribe. Access Holdings, where financial solutions connect the world.
My baby is 6 months old. Wow! Now your baby needs more than breast milk. It's time to introduce mashed meals. In addition to breast milk, begin to give your baby mashed meals that contain at least 1 item from each of these 5 food groups. From 6 months, in addition to breast milk, your baby needs this combination of food types to grow healthy. This message is from the ANRIN Project, Federal Ministry of Health.
What?
Sonia tomato mix, stand up, pouch. Sonia tomato mix, stand up, pouch. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop and is it to stop? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Stand up, pouch. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up, pouch.
I'm in love. Oh, with you, of course, my darling.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
You're watching Beyond 100 Days with Nifemi Oguntoye. President Tinubu since he assumed office.
We are on our way to progress.
6 out of the 8 APC federal lawmakers.
I have a movement structure that is going to take back our party in Enugu State. Because this one I'm seeing is tales by moonlight. It's not working.
So I'm wondering what you think, or who you think can stop him now.
He doesn't own the party.
One of the causes of inflation is because people cannot go to the farm.
The government still needs to do more so that people can eat.
I believe we're clamoring for is more responsible use of social media. Not that people just go in there and think that they can say anything to anybody.
Tinubu is not one who believes in the same thing. I mean, he wants to get it done. He will face it. He will get it done.
Yes, the president, from inception of his administration, focused squarely on diversifying the economy and driving in investments to, cushion the effect of everything that we've seen, ranging from COVID-19 to the global commodity shocks, global financial crisis, and all of that.
I was privileged to have worked under a governor who believed in the system, who also built up the system, and I'm going to do the same.
All right, that's our show today, everyone. Thanks for being a part of it.
TVC News, first with breaking news.